Yeah! Nailed it.
Okay, that works. What's up? You think I'm recording? Hold on.
You think you can see the 5?
I think I got it. You know, I have no idea. Hey, high five.
Oh, snap. Wait, you got it.
This is a recorder. Check, mic 1 2 1 2. Check, check. 1 2 1 2. Speak.
7.
Can you say that again?
7. 4.
He has a lower register than me.
My register's a number 3 or 4.
Hopefully it's picking up that. It's probably picking up that low register. It's like bass, you know. Where the high register is like more like guitar. I got a guitar voice. You got a drum voice. Anyway, man.
That's good. Glad we covered that.
That was fun. I'm Greg.
Yes, he is.
I'm Greg.
I'm Mr. Christopher.
And this is our podcast. We're not going to give our last names because, in case the psychopaths. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cancel culture.
Cancel. We don't want to get sued.
We don't want to get sued.
I mean, I guess he could get sued. It just, it'd be an interesting trial. Like, I got like a bag of stale Fritos if you want to take that from me. I mean, about all you can get. No. You don't want to say something and somebody shows up at your house, though, and like takes down your inflatable dog or something.
Exactly. Which is Roman already tried.
Yep.
Yeah, well, they know you have games at least because I just taped all that. But taped it? I didn't tape it. We don't have tape recorders anymore. I filmed it on my iPhone. Anyway.
It's a good thing we got all these games so that we could play Uno over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, facts. Well, this is our first podcast. It's an introductory podcast that we're doing here. And basically, we're just going to talk about stuff. Like, that's pretty much what we're going to do. Because we realize, like, if other people can do this, hey, why not?
We usually talk about stuff.
We talk about stuff. And we think it's entertaining.
Yeah.
So,
I get entertained by it. That's why I continue to answer the phone.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Forget the fact that we're besties. The dude
If I wasn't entertained, I probably wouldn't answer the phone.
That makes perfect sense, actually, bro. Well, thanks for having me today, man. Sorry I'm a little later than usual. I had to handle something at the crib at the house.
Later than usual?
Crib. Or later.
Opposed to the last time we did this?
Right. Good point. I meant later than expected, rather.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Well,
I texted you what I was doing.
What's expected is what's in my mind. You're later than what you suggested.
All the time, actually.
You're technically earlier than expected.
Fair enough. Because I'm always late.
Of course, you don't have the rest of the people with you, or the dog, or any of that stuff. So
I texted you my excuse.
To get out the door.
I texted you what I was doing.
Yeah, you're eating a salad.
Yes.
How'd that go?
Well, I smashed the salad, and then after I ate the salad, I ate 2 pieces of pizza. Then I ate a chocolate chip cookie. And then I grabbed a handful of Doritos. And then,
See, here's the thing, right?
And then I made it out the door.
On the road to being healthy, right? Here's the thing. You have to start somewhere.
Yes, facts.
See, today he had the salad before the pizza and the cookies, whereas yesterday it was no salad.
Facts. Facts. So right, and then eventually I'll realize that if I need to fill the capacity, the void that I would normally fill with all these other things, I have to eat a bigger bowl of salad. So I'm learning. It's a learning curve.
It would have to make. Well, then, see, I was trying to do salads for lunch for a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it really didn't feed what I wanted, like, to be full, like.
Right.
So then the salads, they got like a mountain of cheese on them.
Yes.
And then they had a half a bag of croutons. Yeah. And then there was rolled turkey. And I'm pretty sure I started putting roast beef on my salad. So it really turned into a giant sandwich.
I could have called it a salad had I could have stuck to the salad had I just put the pizza and the Doritos and the cookie on.
That's about where I was at. Like, it wasn't a salad anymore.
Nice,
it was a salad base.
Well, you're starting a road to healthy too, man. You were saying you were working out yesterday, huh? Your legs feel like animals.
Well, I mean, sure. We'll say we started a workout yesterday. I mean, it's pretty pathetic. I'm not going to lie. I did like 17 solid squats.
Okay.
And I couldn't really tell you with like the other 5 or 6 things I did. I wouldn't call them squats. I mean, it was like,
yeah.
It was. I don't know. It was bad.
How your legs feel?
Like
spaghetti.
Yeah, like halfway cooked. So it's not
al
like.
dente.
So it's like, don't feel great.
Awesome, man.
What else did we do? I don't know. Oh, we did a plank for like. That 30 seconds was
brutal, right?
It still hurts. I'm growing. I'm gonna grow abs again, I guess. Oh, it was like miserable. Like, I was trembling.
Yeah.
I was just drooling and everything on the floor.
To see somebody.
It was bad. I don't do good working out.
You're good today.
I'm doing good today.
Yeah. I mean,
no.
Are you gonna work out again?
That's according to my wife.
Fun.
But
fun.
Yeah, I guess I probably will.
So have you researched anything to talk about for this podcast? I haven't. But
no.
I will tell you on the way over here.
What happened?
Well, I stopped at a stop sign, and as I usually do when I stop, I look, and I saw a post on one of the local community chats, and it was an IMPD car with a rainbow on it, and it said "Patrolling with Pride," and I was like, "Oh wow!" And it just simply said IMPD, and then down a little bit later, a lady said,
I have like 14
Are
jokes.
you just trying to stir the pot? Because context helps. This was one car in June for 1 month. And the guy said, calm down, you battle axe. And I was like, sheesh. And at that point, I was no longer even interested in anything remotely concerning the car. I was just there for the comments.
Somehow, somebody's going to be a racist here in the next 13 comments.
It's like, this is fantastic. So, anyway, I'm stirring the pot. Yeah, it went on, and I talk about tax dollars being wasted and all kinds of fun stuff. I was like, this is it didn't like, the light changed. I didn't get much time.
If you got to think, if that rainbow was not put on the cop car and our tax dollars didn't go to that, my tax refund next year would be at least $4,000 more. I guess if you had,
you're right. It was a $7 billion decal.
Probably could have stopped at AutoZone. Got one for like $1.99.
Oh man!
Our tax dollars are at work. Well, you're right. I would have to wonder though. If you went around putting rainbows on all of the cop cars, right?
Mhm.
Would at some point people stop taking them serious? Because I feel
That's a
like
good question,
the
actually.
words sheriff or police or IMPD, SFPD,
Yeah,
I feel like
strong
the
kind of
actual
connotation.
image there does more than just the pretty lights on the top.
Yeah. The lights are pretty dumb.
Yeah. I mean, if they flash, you should not stick around to find out why they were turned on, though. You should probably. Don't take that advice.
Don't do that. Kids, don't do this at home.
Don't.
Hopefully, you're not even watching. Listen, hey,
Adults do it. Don't do it.
don't
You
do
ain't got it in you
don't
anymore.
do it either. Okay.
If you've hit 30, just
count
do
your-
everyone a
count your-
favor and
count your
stop.
blessings. Hey, Guy, speaking of lights though, dude, I see you got some nice Christmas decorations going on.
Some.
The big dog, the big inflatable dog out front.
The train?
The train.
You
Yeah.
know. Well, I mean, when it's dark in here and you see the lights, it's better.
It's a nice train. I'll give you that.
There were 3 snow globes.
Yeah,
I would show you the snow globes, but it'd take me too long to put it back where it was.
Well, I mean, you kind of just derailed my train of thought. To be honest with you, I was like, "Oh, Christmas!" And I'm talking about the dog, and you're like, "Look at my train!" Ding, 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 ding. It is a nice train. I give it that. It's a nice song. Is Christmas your favorite holiday?
No, definitely not.
No?
Thanksgiving.
Facts. Yeah, Thanksgiving's nice.
Well, Christmas is a pretty close second. I like the lights.
Thanksgiving is the reason you're working out and I'm eating salad now. I like Christmas. Do you have a favorite Christmas movie?
A lot of favorite Christmas movies. Elf is probably the
Elf
best
is,
one.
yeah.
A Fred Claus though, that's pretty funny too.
That's a good one. Yeah.
The brother,
Like,
the outcast. Just
What's your number one Christmas movie?
it's probably Elf.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking of anything that tops it.
Elf is good, but I still like the classic Home Alone. You thought I was gonna say like Miracle on 30th Street.
I
like
yeah.
classic. It's a Wonderful Life. I like the classic Christmas story. Home Alone.
Actually, I
though.
thought because we're close to the same age, I thought you were gonna say the Santa Claus.
Yeah, well, that's what's his name? Don't
Tim
tell me.
Allen.
Tim Alvin Williams.
You
That's
figured it out.
Tim Allen.
Tim
Yeah.
Allen.
So it's
Santa Claus is
cool.
pretty solid.
It's cool. I definitely like Home Alone though. I mean, that's my favorite. And somebody gave me a really cool idea for us, dude.
Should we
For a Halloween. I mean, I suppose we could do it for Christmas, but I think it'd be cool to do.
like let the kids set up a bunch of booby traps in the
No.
house and we try to?
No, that's not a cool idea at all. They've already, dude. My house already feels like it's booby trapped. Are you kidding me? So, anyway, dude, we should dress up as Harry and Marv. We got the height difference between us.
I think you said
Marv?
that. I think you said that
Marv?
before this year, but
I did not say that before this
are you sure?
Positive. But I did.
Did somebody
say-
else tell me I should be Marv?
Nope. We said you look like Marv.
That's right.
Hey,
That daughter of yours said I look like Marv.
stop right there. Do this, turn your face around, a little side by side action. I'm gonna get a side by. I'm gonna zoom in, get a side by side, stand right. No, just look at it, like you're getting a mug shot. I'm gonna put it right next to Marv. We're gonna. All right, to the 2 people watching this now and the thousands and millions watching in the future, let us know if he looks anything like Marv from Home Alone, and also if we should be Harry and Marv.
I feel like you said that before. I feel like you said that.
I've never said that. But I could be Harry, like
you
I could put a
definitely-
beanie on and burn a hole in it and let this.
You know, if you really want to nail that look, you should.
I'm not shaving. Dang, he is shaved, ain't he?
Joe Pesci, nice and clean shaven.
You know what's gonna happen?
He probably went to a barber and had a straight razor done.
You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get a bald cap and put it on my chin instead of my head.
Way to commit.
Yeah.
I was gonna grow my hair out, make it curly, but whatever.
Would you do that really? You ain't gonna be able to get that done in time. Maybe next
By next Halloween?
by next year, maybe. It's a lot of. That's some long hair, bro.
My hair grows fast. By next Halloween, I could look like a surfer. It'll be long and flowing. I'll look like what's his name there, Fabio.
I've never seen you with long hair.
Especially if I actually stick with this working out thing, you know. Yeah, I can do it. No, I don't do long hair.
Give us a like if you want to see Chris in a Speedo with long hair. I just took that to a whole nother level. How many likes would it take? How many likes? How many likes?
A lot.
How many followers?
I need a lot likes and followings and subscribings and comments and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Now, to kind of divert you away from such a thing, don't think for half a second you're going to be looking at some tan, bronze, smooth six-pack. No. You're going to be looking at the fuzzy fridge that it sits in.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Although a fuzzy fridge sounds pretty disgusting.
Well,
How does the fridge get fuzzy? Mold.
well, no, dust.
I guess. What else you want to talk about, Chris? This is our first podcast. What made you want to do it?
Promise, we're gonna.
It's gonna get interesting.
I mean, we came up with this idea like 3 hours. Seriously. I'm not prepared for nothing at all. Not at all. I'm not saying that was the truth.
Is there anything that we can talk about?
There's all kinds of stuff we could talk about.
What have you seen that's interesting lately?
Oh, everything's interesting. You just go out your front door, you turn on the TV, everything's interesting everywhere because people are screwed up.
People are
For
strange.
example,
When
there's
you're a
rainbows on
stranger.
cop cars.
What?
For example, there's rainbows on cop cars. That's kind of strange.
You battle axe. It was 1 month.
I guess. Now the question is.
I've never actually heard anyone call anybody a battle
Really?
axe.
I have.
So I thought it was hilarious.
Now I wonder. I'm actually kind of stuck on this.
What? The car?
So now, if
Okay, here we go.
if the cop car, if a handful, if a bunch of them have rainbows on them
Yeah.
for the Pride Month,
But it was only one.
but
Supposedly. I have no idea.
how many cop cars scattered around the city fit in one picture? Exactly. You're only going to get a picture of one. That's how many fit.
Well, we should Google this. Research it.
Well, it wasn't taken with a drone, so you're just going to take a picture of the one that's right there.
Yeah,
You
but
can't
I'm saying,
take a picture of the
it should
neighbor's
be
pool
public.
cues if you look at mine.
It should be public knowledge, though, if they had more than one. I would
I'm
think
sure
they
there
would
was
alert the public.
Alert the public that they put rainbows on cop
Somehow,
cars?
some way, yes. They're gonna like do a news release or da da da. IMPD's
That's a good point.
dedicated so many freaking.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're right. You're probably right. Actually, you're probably.
Yeah.
But if you did, right?
Come on.
So
Read
I'm
it
trying to get the words together. Are they, if all the cop cars at the Priding event, the Priding event, this that's the not the circus,
The Priding event.
where they go all do the thing every
Pride
year,
parade.
parades.
Is that it?
Is that there's not much reason for me to attend. I'm not 100% sure.
I think that's what they do.
Parades. All the cop cars at the parades have the rainbows. Are they enforcing the law? Or are they part of the group?
I don't know.
Now,
We should look into it. It's worth a Google.
Most things are worth a Google. Now, I wonder if the police department hand selected the gay cops to do the Pride Parade,
I mean, I'm
would
sure
that
they
be
would
some level
volunteer.
of
I would imagine.
discrimination or something? Like, I'm straight, but my cousin's gay, and you're hating me because I'm straight. Would that be discriminate? Probably not. If it's a straight white guy, it's probably not
He
discrimination.
probably doesn't care.
That's a fair point. We're probably never going to run into that. You're probably right.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, if he is gay, he probably volunteered for that. Like, I would imagine he would take volunteers for something.
Wouldn't that be like a conflict of interest?
Is it okay to say gay? Gay is still gay is okay.
What else are you supposed to say?
I don't know. I'm not very versed in this territory, bro.
That's what.
I guess we're not allowed to say it like we said when we were like in high school, though. Like, man, that's.
Well, true. Okay.
Okay.
No, that's what. Because no, they're gay people, right? That's what you. I mean, they're not nothing else. I mean, you're not expected to take time out of your day to call every single gay person a homosexual, right? That'd be stupid.
To me, that
is not very
more
efficient.
Offensive.
That sounds more efficient.
Maybe just because it's more syllables.
Actually, I
But it's
remember.
like, you mother. You know? You homo.
Yeah, I remember. Homo was a thing, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah. We just got. You brought us back
Remember?
to this. You did this. You're like, I want to go back to the gay cop car.
I'm not implying that the car itself is gay, and I don't know what makes a car
Fair enough.
gay.
Fair enough. I understand. Okay.
Or if it identifies as a car.
Now there's a whole other dilemma.
It might. You'd have to ask it, because you have to ask everything these days, but it might identify as an FBI SUV.
What if it is?
Well, see.
Well,
here's
it's
the
not
thing.
an SUV. That's the hard. That's.
I mean, a car is a car, and an SUV is an SUV. There's a difference. Obvious.
Oh, wait a minute.
difference.
But then you have the Kia Soul. I mean, is that a car or is it an SUV? Right? Like, there's some confusion there. You know what I mean?
Are you?
Yeah, you feel me? It's like,
Are you confused about what kind of car you drive today? You sound confused.
I think it's a toaster oven.
It's a. I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. It is what a funny little car. You know what? This is worth a Google.
All right.
And you should Google it.
Yep.
This is funny. I don't see it myself. The Kia Soul was designed for fat people.
Nope, not buying it.
Later you gotta Google. It is true. It's supposed to be designed for fat people.
You watching this right now,
Google. Overweight.
Nobody's actually watching
or
this
something.
right now.
Overweight people.
Whatever.
Is that what you say? Can I say fat people?
Say whatever you want.
I mean, I don't have anything against fat people. Overweight people.
Excuse me. I'm fat.
More fortunate.
I'm overweight. Don't trip.
We're all overweight.
I'm trying to lose a little. That's why I ate a salad before my pizza. Alright. So,
Now the rabbits don't have anything to eat.
moving on along. The rabbits don't have anything to eat.
They're eating their food. Frankly, that's a problem for me because if you eat the rabbit food, the rabbits aren't healthy, and my dog costs more dog food because he eats the rabbits.
Your dog did just maul a rabbit. His dog mauled a rabbit. You want to see a picture?
It's not pretty. Oh, That's the most recent one. That one was messed up because I was looking at it and like he ate the front legs first.
What was messed up is that you texted me that picture. And then you texted me your dog sitting very contently after dinner. But what's even more messed up than that?
I got a tone that you didn't believe me.
What's even more messed up than that?
A tone.
Here's what's more messed up than that. We were talking about some kind of sad stuff, my daughter and I, and she's like, I don't want to think about that anymore. It's sad. Can we change the subject? And I said, yeah. And then I said, what about something else? Mimi's sick or whatever, hope she gets better. And she's like, Dad, that's not any better. I know she's sick. Da, 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 da. And I said, oh, okay. Uncle Chris's dog ate a rabbit. Dad! Why would you tell me that?
It's pretty messed up. Like he ate the front legs. And the rabbit was trying to escape through the fence still, and so he ate the back half of the rabbit while it was trying to get away. I did not know that he did that. I thought he killed him first.
The rabbit was half hanging out of the fence.
Right. But if you go back and look at the picture, you will see that the two little front legs are gone.
I did see that, yeah.
So he started eating the thing while it was alive on this side of the fence. Because the rabbit's trying to get away with his back legs. And then, that didn't work. What trips me out is that the dog never tries to share. Everybody's like, my dog brings back these animals. And I'm like, this greedy bastard just eats them. How many treats are you giving this dog? Give him a place to live.
Would you eat a rabbit?
Not one that he brought back.
Oh. But would you eat one? Well, what if you took him hunting and he sniffed out the rabbit hole and chased him out? Would you shoot a rabbit?
No, I would not.
No.
I don't do hunting.
Okay.
Not really my style.
If someone shot a rabbit, would you eat that rabbit? Knowingly? Knowingly, would you try rabbit meat?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have to be,
Good to know. Would you rather try it knowingly or be tricked?
No, I have no problem trying it.
What's the strangest thing you've ever tried?
Tried and failed?
Well, no, not like... Good point. I could have worded that differently.
Yeah.
What's the strangest or most exotic thing you've ever eaten? Keep it PG.
No, I don't know. I don't eat exotic stuff. I'm not really like that. Or maybe, I don't know. Nobody's ever presented something to me, though. Look, I've got steak. Oh, you know what? Shark meat. I've eaten shark meat.
You've eaten shark meat. There you go.
And swordfish.
Big shark fan.
Everybody eats swordfish.
Swordfish is
fantastic. What a delicious animal.
You've eaten shark?
Yes, I have eaten shark. And that is the way it's cooked thing, because it can be very disgusting or very delicious.
Nice. How did you eat it? Was it like a steak, or was it like some kind of
Yeah, I mean, it's
shark helper, like tuna helper,
chopped up like how they cut tuna fish. Yeah, basically. I mean, it wasn't raw; it was cooked. But I mean, yeah,
like a little steak.
Yeah.
Kind of like a little shark steak.
Yeah, like a shark medallion.
I don't know. You randomly have a shark sitting on your freaking.
Yeah. That's a souvenir from somewhere.
That's an ode to shark meat.
I got it when I was a kid. My mom bought it for me. So always.
And you don't know where it's from?
Yeah, right.
Thanks, Mom.
I'll always have that memory of the place that we were when we got the shark.
No, but that's not really.
I got nothing. You have no idea.
So,
More than
is your
likely
mom pretty
in Virginia.
notorious for giving you things from places that you don't know where they're from?
She was when I was a kid. I got a teepee. It was like this big.
It's like, thanks, Mom, for leaving and bringing me back something.
No, like when we go on family trips.
She bought you souvenirs when you went on family?
Yeah.
And they were just random souvenirs?
Well, I mean, it's supposed to have something to do with the place you are.
I
Like,
was
apparently
gonna
we
say.
were at Sharks. So,
Sharks is
well, we must have been at the Atlantic Ocean because
okay,
I don't know.
yeah, sure.
I don't remember ever seeing a stand with a shark.
Did you ever see a shark during that time?
That I got that one?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Have
where
you
we were,
ever
right?
seen a shark in real life? Not at the zoo. Not the ones you pet.
I don't think so. Maybe. I mean, it's possible.
I have not.
I mean, I spent a bunch of time like the Atlantic Ocean
In the
when I was
Atlantic
younger.
Ocean?
Yeah.
Like in it?
Yeah, well, you would swim in it, not next to it.
I didn't know if you meant like on it. On a boat. I spent a lot of time on a boat, ship. On that ocean.
Not swim. But then if it's early enough in the morning, late enough at night, you know, the water cools down everywhere, you know, the fish are everywhere. Sharks will end up in shallower waters to eat. I don't know. Supposedly. Seen big fish.
What's your fondest memory of the ocean? Mine was.
There it is. I don't know. I'm swimming in it like a lot of times, but that's like,
Sure, mine was pissing in it.
yeah. Well, there you have it.
Good enough.
I believe you told me.
Did I?
Mhm.
I didn't tell them.
The rainbow-covered car come and pick you up that night.
Wow. No, first of all, there's no ocean in Indiana or Indianapolis.
But there are rainbows in Virginia.
I wasn't in Virginia. I was in Florida, actually. We had just gotten back from a deployment. We were captive on a ship for
There's definitely rainbows in Florida.
8 months. And after having been captive on that ship for 8 months, 3 friends and myself went to a local establishment where we engaged in
Tomfoolery.
tomfoolery. And as we left said local establishment, we saw a nice little cut that led right down to the beach. It was sunset. We walked out to said beach, and we all 4 peed in that ocean as the sun set in front of us, and the ship was off in the distance. It was absolute magic. It was magic. It was one of the most magical moments I've ever experienced in my life. 4 guys just blowing in the breeze, bro. Just
Wedding,
screw you, ocean.
2 kids, sister married, nieces and nephews born. No. Pissing in the ocean. That's what's up there.
I mean, it's I didn't say all those other things didn't matter. I was telling you my most.
Just not as much.
I was telling you.
It's one of my most fondest memories.
Give me a break.
Oh, it's
I was telling
fantastic.
you my most magical ocean memory. My fondest ocean memory. Do you have a fond ocean memory? You're like, there it is.
Yeah,
I swim.
I'm very fond of that image.
I tell you. You ever wonder why she sells seashells by the seashore?
Because she's broke.
Why wouldn't she take the shells somewhere else where you can't get them for free?
Poor business strategy.
Horrible horrible business strategy. And I feel sorry for anybody who bought one. Right?
True. She's on seashore by the seashore. How much? Where'd you get them? Over there. There's another one. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll sell you this one for $1.
Precisely.
That's weird.
Precisely.
That's crazy.
Did you already fill your stockings?
There's stuff in most of them.
Yeah, they look fat.
It's kind of a. For years, we didn't actually know. Like, I didn't know, is Santa supposed to fill the stockings or the people? But now the cat's out of the bag, so it's not a concern anymore.
I just read a book to my children.
Hey,
No.
get ready.
All right.
Get ready.
I'll hold that thought.
Your 7-year-old son breathes twice as fast as you, anyways. This
Doesn't
story's
matter.
not
The
going
story's important.
So I seen it on the neighborhood Facebook page the other day, right?
What?
At the school, one of the intermediate schools. So
Okay.
4th, 5th, or 6th grade. This happened last year, and it happened again.
That's intermediate. 4th, 5th.
Yeah. And then it happened last year, and it happened again this year, right? A teacher told all the kids in the class that Santa wasn't real.
That's fantastic.
People were in a little bit of a rage about it. She has no right. Stuff like that.
I mean, people can pretty much say whatever they want, right? You're pretty sure you said some pretty
Now you're in a weird situation with this, right? With Santa and the teacher telling the kids that Santa's real, because 4th, 5th, 6th grade, you're sitting here asking yourself, how do we get the cat out of the bag, right? Why won't any of these other kids just tell them, right? I mean, how long do you want it to go on, really?
And my kids asked me when they were like 4.
I mean,
and I told them, nah.
I was really trying to get to 10 to see if I could do it. At 9, I was like, I wonder if we could get them for one more year. We didn't. Which is, he's perfectly fine with. Which is, But people are really mad. So is the teacher in the wrong? Like, I'm kind of curious how it came up, though.
I am, too. How does that come up?
Because my sort of outrage would be like, what are you teaching? Oh, we're teaching math. Okay.
What's that have to do with Santa? What does that have to do with the existence or non-existence of a mythological...
I don't care anymore that you talked about Santa or the fact you would have talked about commas in math class. You're supposed to teach math.
Yeah, that's facts.
But it doesn't seem like people are like, you ruined Christmas. Like, how does that ruin Christmas?
No.
Was Santa around the other years?
No, stop. I got it, bro. It went like this. It went, all right. Tommy has 7 cookies. He left 5 for Santa. Santa ate 3. How many cookies does Tommy have? And the kids are probably like, well, Tommy left 5 of the 7, so 2 are gone, so there's 5. Santa ate 3, so that leaves 2. So 2 cookies. And the teacher's like, no, 7. He kept 2 from himself. He left 5 for Santa, and Santa's not real, you idiots. But probably didn't call the children idiots. But you know what I mean? Like, it could have went like that, and it's math. It's math at that point.
Those math riddles. You put 5 cookies out for Santa at night, and you came back in the morning.
And there were
how
5
many cookies did?
There were 5.
How many cookies are left?
5.
3. No, there's no Santa. All 5 of them are still there, dumbass. How does that ruin?
At that point, it's kind of justified. It's math.
But how does it ruin Christmas, though? Because that's the outrage. How does that ruin Christmas?
How does it ruin it?
A teacher told kids, like the whole class, Santa is not real. Somebody said, thanks a lot, you words. You ruined Christmas for my daughter and her whole class.
Whoa! Pause. Public service announcement. 5 minutes ago, we started talking about Santa not being real. So hopefully you guys can rewind and kick your kids out. Don't let them see that.
We'll watch the end first. It's too late.
I'm trying to help them.
We ruined
Maybe
Christmas.
he just ruined Christmas, you Grinch. Dang!
Not really a kids show. Kids don't know what we're talking about.
Cheers, mate. What else you got?
I still want to know how it ruined Christmas.
It didn't ruin Christmas. Why would it ruin Christmas? If your spirit of Christmas is all wrapped up in a fat man in a red suit eating your cookies, you might want to check that. Christmas is about a lot more than this tubby little feller.
That bobblehead's pretty cool.
This one actually. Ooh, shake it fast.
Yeah.
Watch yourself. Shake it fast. Show me.
Now, I do wonder because people started talking about it and they were like, there was some people who commented on it like, you haven't told her yet?
Haven't told her what?
Like, haven't told the
Oh,
daughter?
I haven't told the kids.
Yeah, I haven't told her
You
yet.
didn't tell your kids.
Is there a time is there like a deadline where you should though? Because you also got to think about the fact that a lot of other kids, your kids
When
knew
they
at like
asked.
5.
4.
So
They asked.
a-
And we were like, look, I'm not going to lie to you.
A lot of kids know, right?
Is that bad? Like, is that me? Because in some ways, I kind of feel like I ripped them off a little bit. Like, but I'm like, you asked the question, you can always count on Dad to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they don't.
That's a hard one, but
You know
it's
what I mean?
straightforward.
But there are
question.
times
like when
I'm
they're
like,
hinting around,
when I'm
and you're
like, did I
tiptoeing.
steal the magic from them? You know, like.
I don't know. Probably not. I mean, you still do like the cookies and the. you
We
have the
still
fun
play
with it.
along and have fun and say, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not real, but we have we celebrate.
We still like hid the Easter basket and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's still fun. I feel like there should be a time where you should tell them because most other kids know. Like, are you gonna have a kid that's now gonna kind of get made fun of because he was the very last kid to know?
Yeah.
Like, dude, you believe in a what? You don't have a chimney, stupid.
Stupid, embarrassed.
Well, you know, like.
Speaking of which, I was trying to play with my son the other day about it and say, oh yeah, no, Santa's gonna come down and fill the stockings, da 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 da. And he said, Dad, no, he's not. And I was like, yes, he is.
Not fun about it.
And he said, Dad, Santa's not real. You're Santa. And I was like, Roman, no, dude. He's going to come down the chimney and fill the stockings. He was like, well, good luck because there's a couch in front of the chimney. And I was like, what do I do with this kid? He's going to push the couch out of the way, Bob. And then push
I can say that kid is, like, really... He will not play with this Santa idea at all. It is brutal. Like, you try, like, really hard to have a little fun with it.
He's like, bro, you already told me. Like, don't try to go back.
Like, oh, do you know G lost a tooth over here?
And so she told me last night at dinner.
We completely forgot
She
about
said,
it.
I think I lost a tooth. And I was like, you do? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, how do you think you lost a tooth? And she was like, no, I did lose a tooth, but I think I lost my lost tooth. And I was like,
Yeah. She probably.
and then she elaborated that she.
Yeah, we put it. I guess we put it in a bag for the tooth fairy, which was fun because
They don't believe
Jonathan,
in the tooth fairy.
yeah, Jonathan was like, "How much do you think the tooth fairy's gonna bring you?" And Roman jumped in like, "Nothing. There is no tooth fairy." Roman, it's a joke, man. Have a little fun with it, man. It's a joke. Everybody's been doing this for years. You don't do this at Easter, too, do you? Hey, where'd you put my basket?
Well, he does enjoy looking for the eggs.
Oh, that's cool.
Because he likes puzzles and hunts and, you know,
Right,
where's Waldo and all that fun stuff.
It was actually convenient, though, that
Yeah.
it was convenient, though, that they all knew there was no tooth fairy because she was like, "Yeah, the tooth fairy brought me $3 last year," or something like that. Like she said, like the tooth fairy, which was cool. And then I was like, "Yeah, well, the Tooth Fairy's a little broke by the time she gets to our house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she costs up $1 at most over here.
Yeah, well, somebody decided to give one a $5 for a tooth, and I was like, how the do I keep that up?
They were talking about other kids getting like $10 once or something for a tooth. Don't give your kids $10
If you give
for
your
a
kids
tooth.
$10, I mean, if you got that kind of money,
Don't do that. That's
I can
weird.
sell you teeth. $10 a pop.
Yeah. That's weird. Don't do that. Give $1.
I think there's people out there that buy teeth.
Like, for what purpose?
I don't know. Science? I have no idea. I wonder.
Probably. It's a
Worth
bone,
a-
right?
That's worth a Google.
It's a bone, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Buy all the other bones. Well, no. They're donated to science, right? If you put the doesn't your body get donated, like,
Yeah, bro.
here you go.
Put a little heart on your line. Yeah.
Here you go.
Hmm.
Can I get the teeth?
I wonder if there are people who buy teeth. Some people buy dentures.
Why would you buy real teeth?
I have no idea. Science, bro. I don't
You can't just say science.
I did.
It's a good thing you are not a scientist.
I kind of am.
Are you? Are you?
Yes.
What field of science?
Okay, for real.
What field of science are
let's
you
check
in?
it out. It's not necessarily a field, but I use the scientific method. Check it out. I hypothesized that I would eat a salad and be full. Okay? I tested that theory, that hypothesis, and I came up wrong. I was not full off of a salad. It took 4 or 5 more items before I was full. So now I know, right? So I tested it. I made a hypothesis, which is a guess. I tested that hypothesis.
It's not about this is an
With-
educated guess.
Yeah.
You think that
I mean, I made a pretty big bowl of salad.
I've seen you eat like 4 fajitas in a row, and you made the educated guess that a salad was gonna do it.
Yeah. Yes.
No, you didn't.
Yes. Yes, I did.
You said, I'm gonna see if this salad will cut it.
That's pretty much what it was.
You took the pizza out of the fridge the same time you got the lettuce.
False.
Just in case you had the
Negative.
microwave
Nope,
pizza.
that did not happen. It happened after I put the lettuce in the bowl.
I better get this out just in case. I probably.
Well, it was. Yeah. Well,
What field of science would that be?
How many squats did you do? Rewind the tape.
24, 2, 15, 16, 17. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I could call it like 24 squats. I don't know what like a trainer would call it.
You got big plans for Christmas?
No.
What's the most delayed pathetic no I ever heard?
Well, you said big plans. I mean, there's obviously plans to an extent.
Oh man, yeah.
What about?
Are you gonna do Christmas at the zoo this year?
Yeah, we got to talk to you guys about that anyways, because when
Good.
we were gonna take the
You
kids
wanna
over
go?
the weekend, like it was, dude, the
Well, I want to
the
go.
backup parking lot was full.
I want to make it an annual thing. Can we make it an annual thing?
It's been an annual thing for us for
Well, can we make it now an
10
annual
years.
thing?
11 years.
Oh, look, a picture of Santa.
All of these pictures except for one is the Santa at the zoo. This is one of the methods we use to keep going on the game of Santa being real.
So
Because
what are you gonna do?
he's
now?
smiling in every one of them, except for one. We went somewhere else and he's screaming. So we're like, that's proof that this was a real Santa. It's pretty funny.
Nice.
He was like, that was pretty smart.
How do you feel about the teacher letting the cat out of the bag? Was it at his intermediate school?
No, it wasn't at Jonathan's.
Oh.
It was in the neighborhood.
Well, does he know now or not?
Yeah, he knows.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did he find out?
Oh.
My daughter.
No, he argued with them.
Oh, okay.
They told him, and he said, nope, he's real.
Oh.
I think Roman said, well, how does he make it around the whole world in one night? And Jonathan was like, different time zones. He's actually got 24 hours. And I was like, 9 years, and I never came up with that.
Yeah.
Really. I was like, no, he knows. This is like right before Easter. He asked something about Easter Bunny or something, and it was like, I mean, I think he's had the inkling in his head for a year or two that all this stuff was fake. And then he just kind of like asked something about the Easter Bunny. I can't remember what it was, and it was like so overly backpedaling, and I was like, oh, I remember now. Remember in the old house, we had a daggone mice got in the house. Remember?
Yeah.
So no Easter eggs in a basket were on the bottom floor of the house. And I was like, he said something. He's like, I wonder how many. I was like, the Easter Bunny wrote on a Post-it and left it that he hid 42 eggs, and they're all on this floor. And he looked at it, he was like, Easter Bunny wrote in blue ink. Yes, he did. For those of you who don't know, I only write in blue ink.
None of them know. Anybody stumbling upon
And this was for
They
whoever
just
watched.
It just
And that was for whoever was watching. I only write in blue ink. And then he said, well, how do you know that all the eggs are on this floor? Because I didn't actually write that down and post it. And I was like, I don't know, man. Because the Easter Bunny's not going to put candy down there where the mice are. And he asked for it. It's like, is Easter Bunny real? No.
Christ.
Is Santa real? Nope.
No.
It's like, I've known for years the Tooth Fairy isn't real.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. And,
Like,
well, hats off to you.
How do you know that? You just figured it out.
Brooke wanted to save his teeth, the first couple teeth, and he found them. Hats off to you for keeping that a secret for so long.
She kept the teeth?
Yeah. It's like the first two or something.
Would she buy teeth?
No. Why would she when she's got his and one of your kids? So she's like the bone collector.
That's nasty.
So he just asked. It's like, no, it's not real. No, I guess I don't care if a kid said something in the classroom.
She could go sell those teeth by the dentist's office. Somebody might.
By the dentist's office. You know who sells teeth?
Who?
The dentist.
Thanks.
That's how they can afford the Porsche. And the out. Never mind. Not going to talk about the bill. After insurance, I got a tooth extraction, and after insurance, it was like $168, right?
You know what I didn't think about?
You know how long I was there?
No.
The paperwork, finding the chair, him coming in, was a total of about 4 minutes. He's like, dude, shot. Are you numb? Are you numb? Are you numb? Oh, that's a toughie. All right, good to go. What the? Didn't do nothing.
I had a tooth extraction once. You know what they did?
Extracted it?
Hold on, dude. First of all, I went to apparently student dentist.
Oh,
I got a student dentist.
IUPUI or whatever it is.
I'm not saying no names, but I had a student dentist, and he's pulling on my tooth after I'm all numbed up, and My whole jaw, dude. He's got the little pliers or whatever, bro. And he's like yanking me around. I'm like, and then I hear, uh-oh. And I was like, and he stops and like, huh?
Wrong tooth.
And he was like, no worries.
Professor?
He was like, it's in there pretty tight. It's gonna be okay. I broke the tooth next to it. I'm like, huh? He's like, and then they're talking. It's like, I broke it clean in half, man. Clean in half. Broke a whole half a tooth, just busted it right out of there, bro. Made a little room to get to the one he needed, I guess. A little easier.
That's why you pay the big money for the professionals.
Yep.
They all have Porsches too. I remember.
What time is it?
When we went to our dentist's office for the first time, I told Brooke, I was like, I forget. I said something about all dentists driving Porsches. And she was like, dentists don't drive Porsches. I said, yes, they do. We pulled around the back of the building in the parking lot. Boxed her right there. I said, guess whose car that is?
Nice. You know what time it is?
1:59.
How do you know that?
Or, it's 2 o'clock now.
How do you know that?
I looked at the time.
When? You didn't look. Where's
Actually, I'm going to suggest that it is
Where's the clock?
2:01.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
saw- I
A little
saw
bit of
the-
that.
I saw the temperature. Well, there you have it,
Yeah.
folks.
Time right under the temperature. If it's right.
I hope it is. Hey, dude. You want to apologize to them for anything?
It's 1:59. Sorry, I got the time wrong.